help me in welcoming Chris Richardson, ladies and gentlemen.
How is everybody?
And his guitar player.
Oh yes, this is Michael Brady right
Michael
here.
Brady.
Michael Brady! How's everybody doing today?
Good.
How are y'all doing in the front row? Are y'all excited?
They've been here since 4 a.m. waiting to get the front row seats. They all skipped 3rd grade and boom, playing hooky.
Hey, stay in school. Stay in school.
Is it my imagination, or does anyone feel like he's got a little Zac Efron thing going on?
Oh, come on,
today?
bro.
Anybody?
Come on, man.
Anybody with me? Yeah, one person?
Zac Efron?
A little bit.
I'm technically older than that guy, so he looks like me.
Oh, shoot. We're going to have to call him up.
Right.
So, we know you, obviously, from American Idol.
Yes.
You were just talking about Taylor Hicks a couple minutes ago when we were walking up here. Do you keep in touch with people from your season?
I do. I'm still in contact with Jordan Sparks. She won my season. Blake Loos, who's a beatbox guy in my season.
Yes.
I still keep in
He
contact.
spit on me once when he was beatboxing.
He did. Yeah, I can
right
imagine.
in my eye. It was terrible.
I can imagine that would
Yeah.
happen in that type of situation. But I still keep in contact actually with a lot of Idol contestants that weren't even on my season as well. I do a lot of charity events where they're actually pro involved in it, so we actually get to link up at these certain events.
Awesome.
Which is really cool.
What about any of the judges? You call Simon up every now and then?
You know, I haven't talked to Simon since the day I left that show. Actually, no, I have. I've been back like to many finales and I've seen him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the last thing I talked to him about, he has this very, very, very expensive car.
Yeah, it's like a $500,000 car.
Very expensive car that the back tail light there's condensation in the back of his tail light, and I had to tell him that it was watering up back there. I was like,
Somebody got fired. You realize
spent that much on that car.
You realize one of his
Mr. guy
assistants
up there.
got fired for that. I hope you
Look,
feel.
They probably did. But that's the last time I talked to him, and I think I've seen Randy Jackson many times too. Though he actually goes to events.
Yeah.
You know, some random events.
The dog.
Yeah, man.
I like
so
it.
he's definitely a cool guy.
So, what do you think about this season? All the drama with Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? Do you want to get in the middle of that?
Man, I think it's going to be good entertainment. Really, I think it's a cat fight going on. From what I know of it, I don't know too I don't know too deep into what's going on.
Yeah.
But I have seen where they've sort of been bickering back and forth, which I think is kind of funny. I think
awesome.
it'll add a type of element to the show.
So tell us about your life after American Idol. You did the show, you did the whirlwind tour across the country.
Right.
Then it kind of slows down for a second there, and you got to catch your breath. And then what's your process been like, getting to the point where you've gotten signed now by a major record label and doing your thing, going from city to city?
Well, I got off Idol. I got off American Idol, and I didn't get a record label contract, which was fine.
No.
But I actually thought
Terrible.
that there was going to be a little bit more direction once the show was done. I thought there was going to be things that were at least offered. I mean, I didn't have to have a mega album deal or anything like that, but something dealing with publishing or even in the acting world or anything. I just was looking for outlets, but it just didn't really pop up like that.
Right.
So I just spent the next 4 years of my life working really hard and staying persistent at something that I really loved, and that was music. And I went and I wrote all across the country, LA to Nashville to Miami, just trying to stay in the music scene, continue learning. I've been doing music before American Idol. I did Showtime at the Apollo. Really not too many people know that. And I was booed off the stage.
You were booed off to that Sandman guy come out and do this and stuff?
Like that? Yep, I was booed off stage.
None of you have seen that show because it's on at 12:30, way past everybody's bedtime.
But I have.
Who was that? Was it Steve Harvey the host at that time?
No, I think it was Monique.
Monique, did you touch a little
No,
wood thing?
Sinbad.
Oh man, well that was your first mistake on a show Sinbad. Did you touch a little wood thing?
I did. So I had that.
And you still got booed off?
I still got booed off, which is fine. It was cool. But I got to experience it. I got to be on something pretty legendary, which was cool. And then I was just using, I think throughout my career, I've been trying to use certain things as platforms to sort of help my career to take off, and I thought Apollo would do it at one time, and I'd worked in the Virginia Beach scene. I was working with Timbaland. I was working with Teddy Riley. I was just in that scene trying to make it in music.
Fat Timberland or Buff Timberland?
Buff Timberland.
Ooh.
At the time. He was getting really buff doing, I guess.
So you've done Showtime at the Apollo.
Yes.
You've been on American Idol, but I think those two things pale in comparison to being in the inaugural Z100 Sky Lounge,
Yes, I
ready
made
to
it.
perform some songs from
Yes,
your new record.
15 years later, I've made
Come
it.
on.
Here.
Come on!
Z100.
Come on! There you go! All right, so this new, tell us real quick, and then we'll let you sing some songs for us because they want me to stop talking. But tell us real quick about your process with this new album. Tell us, where it came from, what the deal is.
Well, the album it's due out in 2013, and the new single "Joy and Pain" was written and co-written and produced by Detail, who did the How to Love record for Lil Wayne.
Oh, nice, nice.
So we basically just threw together just a really, I guess a mixed hybrid pop tune, and we threw a collaboration on it, which happened to be the same collaborator that I was featured on. I was featured on Tyga's record Far
Right.
Away last year, and he just sort of returned the favor on this record, which I thought was really cool. Because it wasn't planned, it just was more or less, I think he had heard my song one time and he had hit me up and he's like, look man, he's like, I think this is a smash. I'm going to go in and record something on it, you mind? And I'm sitting there going, of course.
Yeah,
I was like,
why
of course.
not?
And the thing about it is that, especially the way that music is now, it's like there's features on all these records, but you don't know if the features, those people actually like the records that featured
Yeah.
on. I actually knew that he, genuinely liked the record he was being featured
Like I
on,
could
so-
come in and drop a little harmonica on one year,
Yeah, any day, man.
and that'd be hot.
Yeah, just that one.
Sell a million records.
Sell a million
Just-
records.
Boom.
Sell a million records.
Platinum.
Yep. It's like that guy that said
Triple
Sega.
platinum.
You remember Sega?
Sega.
That guy?
Yeah.
I think he was a janitor. And he got paid so
At
much
the
money
Sega
for
offices,
just that guy just sweeping around. They're like, you come in here and say Sega really quick. And he came in there and he was like,
See? There
Funny
you
how
go.
it
It's like
works.
the guy who invented the pet rock. He made $1 million.
crazy.
Anyway, you guys ready to hear some songs? All right, you guys. So here's what we're gonna do.